super duper important. Towards the end of this, I'm gonna tell you a joke. The reason why I'm celebrating and I'm having a beer with ice, I know it's gross, right? But I can't take much alcohol anymore. Since the lockdown, there has been a liquor ban, right? So no alcohol, and it's been the greatest detox. So I sip a little and I'm already tipsy. Anyway, hi there, hi. Okay, today I wanted to tackle something on when you get home from being out, from working and all that. I'm hearing a lot of people that are getting COVID after they go out and they're working or they had a party. Come on, guys, come on. We are still in this state. We're trying to be positive. We're trying to be practical, but please be safe, okay? Please be safe. Oh, I have to start this talk with, if you're my age, then you would have known that time, you know, the Bewitched. I love the show. Anyway, so I am going to be a Lola. And so cheers to those of you who are watching with me. I am just so looking forward. Yes, my baby girl is going to make me a Lola, and I am just I don't know, at a loss for words, which is really rare. Anyway, so I'm gonna tell you a joke from my soon-to-be future son-in-law. He's from Spain, and he's got a funny sense of humor, and he tells the really corniest jokes. Hi, Marlon. Hi, Johan. Welcome. But before I tell that joke from Spain, which is going to be translated in English and Tagalog and the whole mix, but it works, it's funny, it's corny, but it's funny. Before I tell that joke, I wanted to explain something to everyone. We have to move on with our lives, even in the midst of COVID, right? Even in the midst of virus and disease, we have got to move on. I'm not saying be reckless and go out there and touch everything and don't wear a mask and make rebelde. Come on, balance, guys. We have to be able to move on with this, but responsibly, all right? And I always say this, of course, you've got the mask, you practice the distance, you know, between one person to the other. Keep safe, of course, and by all means, if you've got a flu, if you're sick, do not go out. But the rest of us have to work, and the rest of us have to function. We have to live, right? So what do I recommend? When I come from outside, what do I do? This is my first aid every time I get home, and I promise you, there is nothing more refreshing. There is nothing more satisfying than taking this. It's just instant remedy, instant feeling of healing, you know, and wellness of being. So what do I do when I get home from having gone out? And I have a soup kitchen. I have, hello, I love all the hearts. Yes, I'm gonna be a Lola. Okay, cheers. I'm gonna be a Lola and I'm just too excited. Okay, but anyway, what do I do when I get home from being out, from being in the grocery, from being, you know, dropping off things for my soup kitchen and so on and so forth. We have lives, okay? What do? First thing I do when I get home, of course, wash my hands, right? Spray some alcohol. What do? I have hot, well, not hot, maligam-gam we call it, or lukewarm water, right? And then I have my shaved ginger, and I have my shaved turmeric, right? I put that in there instantly, with a little bit of calamansi, with a little bit of lemon, a little bit of honey. All these things are anti-inflammatory. All these things are immediately medicinal for you. They soothe the throat, they boost the immune system. So for me, this is like my everyday ritual. I love to be healthy, and I want to continue. Hello, Manuel. Hello, Roel. Oh, you have no work with the mayor today. I'm gonna be a Lola. I'm so excited. Anyway, yes, so my ritual, I call this my first aid every time I come home from being outside, after having taken, of course, precaution, the mask, the distancing, you know, we have to be responsible. This is what I do. As soon as I get home, I have a ritual of shaved ginger, of shaved turmeric. And these are anti-inflammatories, and these are so great for us. I have, of course, my garlic. This is a natural antibiotic, okay? What is it? Garlic, honey, and calamansi. Now, normally I would say when you're feeling under the weather, or when you think you're not up to it, you're not your optimum, you were in the rain, or you're depressed, or you're stressed, usually virus will hit you, especially when you're down, when you're bug, and we know we have a lot of stress around us. So after prayers in the morning and so on, this is a natural antibiotic. But today, in the time of COVID, hi Kay, welcome. Welcome to Sabrina's Kitchen Nibbles. We're just making cuento about how to live in this time. So today, in the time of COVID, I will tell you, don't wait na lang till you're under the weather. Don't wait na lang till you're feeling funky, right? This is a natural antibiotic. But beyond that, because it's an anti-inflammatory, it's good for you, it's a mood lifter, fights depression and so on, and anti-aging and all that. Try to do this. A mix of a teaspoon of garlic. I know it's intense, right? So if you have a date, or if you're with your husband or whatever, please make sure he gets the garlic too. Hello, Kay. Hello, Manuel. Hello, Ruel. Okay, 1 teaspoon of garlic. About 2 or 3 calamansi squeeze, or half a lemon squeeze. You put it in a tablespoon of wild real honey, and then just take it in, swallow it. Do it like twice a week if you can in this time. Normally, outside of COVID time, I would say the minute you're feeling under the weather, the minute you're feeling down, the minute you know you're stressing out, virus is gonna come and take over. Don't wait na lang. Do it ASAP, okay? This, in the time of COVID, I call this first aid. It's really, really good. The benefits are amazing, and you really have nothing to lose. So please, by all means, do this. As for me, when I'm out and then I get home, it's a ritual I really practice, right? So again, remember that. Shaved turmeric, shaved ginger, squeeze of calamansi in maligamgam water. So when I get home, or when I'm watching my Netflix after my run, usually I'll run in the rain, which is crazy, right? But I love it. I love the freedom of running in the rain. Anyway, put it in warm water, not hot, please, but warm water, and sip your way to healing and love. For me, this is God embracing me and saying, you're going to be fine, my daughter. I have all these wonderful healing anti-inflammatories that actually not only bring youth and skin glow and mood lift. I mean, it's all good, right? Now, okay, so that's good. Please remember that this is first aid, and this is very, very important. Ginger, turmeric, calamansi, wild honey, garlic, warm water, right? That's your natural honey, natural antibiotic that you can take twice a week. And then, of course, your teas every day, twice a day. Go for it. The only thing that will happen, and the only side effect, is that you're anti-aging, you're feeling better, you're feeling stronger, your immune system is better, and so on and so forth. So, no brainer. Okay? Let's move on. Now, let's talk about vinegars. Let's talk about amazing vinegar. In the hierarchy of vinegars, we have the cheap vinegar that we buy in the supermarkets, right? Hi, Jessica. I'm sorry I'm late, but I thought this is a good time for us to celebrate the sunset together as I announce I am going to be a grandmother. I'm so excited. Anyway, I'm sure I've said it a million times. But let's talk about vinegar. So you have your cheap vinegar. You know the brands, right? Cheaper vinegar. And this is my favorite natural antiseptic. So, if I am back from, I bought fresh eggs, or I bought, hi Christy, if I bought vegetables like kangkong, you know, I love the kangkong stem and I chop it up. But inside the kangkong stem, there is bacteria and there is, you know, I mean, disease. So we have to be careful. So how can we protect ourselves? A lot of people soak it in soap. I would not recommend that if you can avoid it. Your solution is vinegar. So my vinegar, my cheap vinegar, I use as an antiseptic to remove bacteria and whatever I don't want in my vegetables that I bring home from the market, that I bring home from outside. Of course, if you grow your own, then it's absolutely a great advantage to you because you know, you're more sure about where it's coming from. But if you're buying kangkong and kamote tops and things like that, I highly suggest when you bring that home from the market, you have a pail of water, half the pail with ice and water, so it's cold, and the other half is cheap vinegar. Okay, so 1 part water, ice water, 1 part cheap vinegar, and you soak your gulay. You know, shake it up, shake it around so that the stem and everything gets. You know what happens to your leafy greens? They actually firm up. They actually are greener. They're actually more alive. Something about the vinegar, I guess, and the ice water combo. But what it's really doing is removing the bacteria. So it's a great disinfectant, natural disinfectant. The wonders of vinegar. I also use it to clean my windows, to scrub my tiles. Cheap vinegar, huh? Cheap vinegar, wonderful for that. Now, let's move on. We also have our probiotic vinegars, right? The one with the mother, you know that. So I take about 2 tablespoons of that in warm water every day. That's great for our gut. That's great for good bacteria, just like a Yakult, right? You want good bacteria in our gut, except Yakult is laced with sugar. So if I just do my cider vinegar with the mother, I put 2 tablespoons in a cup of warm water. You do not want to put probiotics in hot water or boil it or cook it, which is why when I do preserves, my vegetable preserves and so on that I do, I will share with you a recipe one of these Sundays. When I do that, I always cook or just heat my vegetable quickly, and then I mix in my vinegar so that the probiotic stays alive. We don't kill it, right? It's the same thing with when you want goat's milk and so on. You don't want to heat it too much and kill the probiotics. Hello, Eric. Hello, Eric. Hello, Vanils. How are you? Okay, so we move on from my probiotic vinegars to our more expensive vinegars. Do you know that there are some balsamic vinegars out there that are even more expensive than wine? Did you know that? And balsamic vinegars in Italy, it's just a priceless secret because just a little bit of a drizzle of balsamic vinegar in your fruits, in your dessert, it brings out the sweet. For example, I'm about to have a very late lunch or early sunset dinner, however you want to call it. I've got some avocados, I've got some kamatis here. I could do the same thing to mangoes with some shaved ice cream and a little bit of a balsamic. But just in my avocado, you can see that here with my kamatis, I'm just drizzling some amazing La Española balsamic vinegar, beautiful balsamico from La Española, combined with their lemon extra virgin olive oil. So I'm going to put that into my avocado. You can do this for your kamatis, and let me tell you, your kamatis salad comes alive. Just basic kamatis, maybe with a little bit of basil or any local spinach you like, right? So here's my avocado. If I had a sweet fruit, a mango or a pineapple, I could probably shave just a little bit of sugar, yogurt or a little bit of ice cream on the side, and then I would drizzle some balsamic over it, right? Beautiful La Española balsamic over it like that, like so, and then some olive oil. And you know what? You won't even miss the salt anymore. So people that need low salt diets, you will not miss the salt when you have your wonderful balsamic vinegar. And of course, extra virgin olive oil. I don't have to tell you how healthy this is for the body, right? This is great for your circulation. This brings down your blood pressure too. You know, the extra virgin olive oils, my favorite, La Española from Spain. Largest selling and producer of olive oil in the world. And I do respect the brand. I do respect the brand. I think it's 1840, so 1800s. Come on, they know what they're doing, right? Anyway, it tastes brilliant. So I just drizzle that on top. And I haven't done anything else. I put a little bit of fresh basil, kamatis, and that. So you can decide on the fruits you like. If I had bananas, I can also drizzle a little bit of balsamic onto my banana with some ice cream or some yogurt. What a beautiful and healthy dessert. And what the balsamic does is it brings out the natural sweet. Now in a salad, in this case for my avocado, I'm going to have this salad, it brings out the flavor. You know, avocado can be a bit buttery and it needs an oomph. So balsamic, beautiful balsamic is the perfect oomph with some extra virgin olive oil. All right, so that's what I would do there. And then let's see. Oh, what else? Yes, let me show you something wonderful with this kind. So we've gone through the hierarchy of vinegars, the cheap vinegar and its fantastic antiseptic properties, right? Then we moved on to a probiotic vinegar, a cider vinegar with the mother, and how that helps every day keep your gut healthy and put good bacteria in your gut. We need that. Do not discount the value of good bacteria. We need that. And then moving on to fruits and vegetables and salads, and the value of wonderful balsamic vinegar in combination with olive oil. Of course, it's my La Española, right? And so I wanted to show you something. The best starters. I'm a babo. I love a nice glass of red wine, room temp red wine, beautiful, towards the end of the day. And what I'm going to do is just show you. This is just brilliant. That's me, mababaw ang kaligayahan. Everything is to rejoice about. So I have a beautiful La Española balsamic olive oil here, right? I'm just gonna drizzle that into a white dish, and then I'm gonna drizzle some extra virgin olive oil. I'm using a lemon, right? You can use it's gotta be extra virgin, La Española extra virgin, but you can use the garlic, you can use the basil, of course you can use the lemon, you can use the plain. Just make sure it's extra virgin, okay? And then look at that. So all that's missing here is a beautiful bit of bread, and this was made by Chari Patricia. She got some basil from me and she sent me this box of wonderful heavenly bread. You can use any bread you like, and look how beautiful the dish is looking. Now I can drizzle, probably I would drizzle a little bit of McCormick Italian herbs over this to give it another layer of flavor. Hi Joey, hi! And then look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that beautiful? So these are my best memories of restaurant starters. If I'm in Napa Valley, if I'm in an Italian restaurant and all that, they usually serve this in the middle. Now, apart from it being really, really beautiful and really delicious, it's actually a palate cleanse. Chari, this one's for you. It's so good. It's really so wonderful. Apart from it being a palate cleanse, it prepares you, it opens your appetite for the meal coming in. It's just a great starter for me. So imagine how versatile, huh? The same vinegar to clean your vegetables, of course choose the cheaper one. And then again, vinegar to bring good gut and good bacteria into your belly. That's the cider vinegar with hi Ke. Hey, good luck on Takbo PH, ha? Tag me, I want to support as much as I can. I love what you guys do. Takbo PH is like the largest marathon in the country, and they got so many people. I love it. The last time I did your marathon, I remember there was a guy with a poodle jogging too. So everybody at their own pace. It's just fantastic. And you start early in the morning, then you've got a gospel inspiration reading. I love what you do. God bless what you do more and more. Anyway, back to my vinegar. So, and then the last part of it is our beautiful La Española balsamic vinegars with olive oil combos for either desserts. I kid you not, it's wonderful. The next time you have a mango, try to drizzle a little bit of La Española balsamico on top. And then put a little bit of frozen yogurt on the side. Ay nako, it's heavenly. Then just a honey drizzle. Beautiful. And then on the other side, for salads too, just a bit of balsamico olive oil in the salad. Probably some Italian seasoning for a bit of drama. A starter in a restaurant, beautiful as well. On your avocado salad, over your simple kamatis, I tell you, it is wonderful. Now, before I say goodbye, for those of you who love gardens, I've always had a problem when it's shady, right? So your plants usually love the sun. They need the sun around them. But there are times when underneath it gets muddy and nothing grows. So I want to share with you, of course, what are our plants that love the sun, and I'll share that also on Facebook. I'll post some details. So we know that our green vegetables and our basil and all that, alubati, they really want sun. Our flowering plants, they want sun. But we have something called Philodendron family. Beautiful leaves. And they are happy indoor plants. So after you leave them outside, they'll stay indoor for a good month or so, and they'll be happy and green and growing and lush. And then of course after a month you have to put it out again. But if you're planting under foliage, let's say under a beautiful acacia tree, nothing grows underneath, right? That's not true. Look at this. I'm about to say goodbye, right? So I'm moving a bit. Hi Rhoda. Okay, let me show you this beautiful plant. Let's see, so this beautiful plant right here, that is wonderful indoors. So he likes to be outside first, and then once he's established, put him in. He'll stay indoors for about a good month, and they're always gorgeous. Now I wanted to show you something else. Are you familiar with the giant Caliconias? Beautiful, like jungle type Caliconias. Believe it or not, they have color, they have flowers, and they don't love the sun. So you can plant these giant Caliconias. I wonder if you can see them. Can you see them? Over behind the leaf. Let's see. Let's go in my jungle and let me try to. There. Can you see that beautiful flower there? I'm on the second floor. And that giant Caliconia right there is growing underneath foliage. So it's not getting sun. It's happy there. Hi, Ke. You love McCormick Italian too, diba? Ay, nako. The best. So yeah, so a wonderful giant Caliconia that is great under big trees, under foliage. So more shady areas that'll grow and you'll get lovely color. Reds, lovely. Then we got this guy here. And then here, your Philodendron family. Can you see this? Can you see this? It's like a heart. Can you see that guy too? Woo! Oh my gosh. If I fall. There. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing a Pilita Corrales bend here. Sorry about that. Okay, the things we do for plants. Plant lovers. I love my plants. This is my sanctuary. So here it is. It's got a heart shape. How do I show it? There. Can you see it? Those heart-shaped plants, they are incredible in the shade and under foliage. Okay? So what else do I have here? The sunset is beautiful. And what else? I've got some lemongrass. I've got some rapis. This is quite a sturdy plant in the heat of the sun. He loves it. I've got this lovely vine, this curtain vine. And then of course yesterday, today and tomorrow, this flower right here, that loves the sun too. And it's got a very beautiful smell. That loves the sun. So I like that over my balcony because I have a nice smell in my room. When the wind blows, it's wonderful. I love to put it on water, you know, as a little bit of floating flowers display also, right? And then underneath, I have my giant Caliconia and Philodendron family, right? Okay, so one last before I say goodbye is these guys. These are also part of the, can you see it? Yeah, these are part of the Philodendron family and they're very easy to grow. And of course, that is the bird's nest over there. We call it the dapu. That's a bird's nest. They love the sun. They do. So I would do my Philodendron and my giant Caliconia under that. Under a lovely acacia tree. Of course, our bamboo loves the sun. And then our vegetables. All our vegetables, herbs, and so on. Very definitely down to the alubati, which is my love. My Tarzan alubati here. These guys need sun. All vegetables need sun. So people ask me how to grow the basil, how to grow the, you know, when it rains, they don't like to get hit. So put them out during the sun, make sure they have full sun, our vegetables. But our herbs, when it's about to rain, the leaves get pressured. No, they don't want the rain on them. So I just pull it in, or probably have a cover so that it doesn't get traumatized. Okay, all right, so that's about it for me. The many wonders of vinegar and COVID first aid. Once you get home from being outside, please be safe, everyone. Stay strong and arm your interiors as well. We want to arm our exteriors, right, with the mask and so on, and the distancing, but you want to arm your interiors as well. Okay, I am off for a run. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm making a wonderful meatloaf. You won't want to miss it because it is easy, it is healthy, and it is quite a gourmet thing. I love it. It's a favorite again in my home, and I'd love to share it with you. All right, so everybody have a wonderful Saturday sunset. Thank you for spending it with me. I apologize I was late. I'm gonna cheers once again to my being a Lola. Everybody have a great day. Bye.